Welcome to Craft Plan Create. Hi, my crafty friends. So today I'm going to be decorating in my actual journal. I'm going to do a little bit of junk journaling using some of the materials that you see before you, like this cute little washi tape that is just a bunch of tickets I got from the washi tape shop. Some of these cutouts from magazines, maybe this envelope. This envelope is just literally covered with tissue paper. But I'm just going to keep everything in there for now. Maybe this paper, definitely a page from this Waterwise gardening magazine. I've already pre-ripped it out so that I don't have to do it on screen. And maybe this guy that's standing behind one of my pages. So anyway, I like this balloon. It says, "Away we go." It was all together, so I cut it out. I might use this cutout of this gal. And this little decorative element is a piece that I cut out from a magazine, and I'm just going to trim it up and use it as a tab on my page. There are a lot of adhesives to choose from. I am going to use the Elmer's Craft Bond glue stick to put this down. And I just have to apologize. My journal is so chunky that when I press the pages down, it just fluffs right back up and out of frame. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these fussy cuts down. It says "Away we go." It was all together, but I just cut and trimmed around it. And it is kind of a shiny page in a magazine, so I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to glue this down. I'm going to do some layering, but this purple really doesn't work with this. So I'm going to go ahead and swap it out for Avery TruBlock sticker paper, and I'm going to rip it up and ink the edges and just see how it looks from here, and if I have to make adjustments, I will. When I think of being up in a hot air balloon, I think of all the greenery that you're going to see in the land down below. So I'm going to fussy cut this greenery out to put it in the corner here. When you're working with magazine pages, matte pages are the best to hold and retain the glue. But because these are kind of shiny, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to layer this, and I've decided to put the Avery sticker paper down first, and then I'm going to put this greenery, and then I'm going to put some washi tape. This vintage ticket washi tape is from the washi tape shop. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac to apply this fussy cut word and apply it to my left page. I want to make sure it's completely stuck, so I'm really pressing down on those edges all around the fussy cut word. I have to trim off the excess of this foliage. Now that that's all trimmed off, I'm going to use this corner rounder from Kodomaru Pro. So as I am going through and decorating, I realized that this fussy cut girl that I was going to use, I am not going to use because she doesn't go, but I'm going to use the Keepsakes Ephemera collection from Tim Holtz and include it. I'm just going to staple this one right here. I'm going to put this down with Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Aqua. It has a dual tip, so for fine lines or a wider edge at the bottom, and it dries very quickly. So I like both of those features on this glue. This little blue piece of paper was in my scrap pile, so I don't know what I was going to use it for before, but I'm going to apply some Aqua Tombow Mono liquid glue on it and apply it right here to the right of this balloon. I have a video of how to make these faux tickets. They are inspired by Tim Holtz and his beautiful papers, so I can paper clip this down below. Or before I do that, I just want to stamp this Enjoy the Journey stamp and the black archival ink right here above this blue piece of paper. If it doesn't come out perfect, it's completely okay. It goes with the rustic design of this entire journal. I have this book of ephemera. All of these are washi tape stickers. When I bought them, I thought they were just paper. I like some of the images, not all of them. This one has little squares of sky, so I'm cutting apart the sticker and just using the pieces I want, and I'm going to place them randomly where I think they'll look good. So I put 2 above here, above the away, and I'm going to cut the images in this little box and separate them. And then I'm going to put 2 here to the left of the word away. And I'm going to try to figure out where I want these other 2 because they're really cute, but I think I'm going to put them underneath here. So yeah, they're all on this one page, and that's fine. This guy was fussy cut out of the Bloomingdale's Christmas catalog, and I really like the look on his face. He is just ready for adventure, you can tell. And riding a hot air balloon is adventurous. As my husband was cleaning the garage, he found an old Boy Scout manual with this badges page, and I really liked it, so I want to place this on the back of that image. And I used Tombow Mono double-sided adhesive. And so I'm just going to apply these book pages down. My vision for this particular piece is that I want to make an interactive element. I want to make a flip out in my journal. So now I'm going to trim off this excess paper. I'm going to use the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. It's the vintage photo color to ink around the image, but I can't use the front of it where he is because that's a very shiny magazine paper, but the back is a matte color, so it'll absorb the Distress Oxide ink better. I'm just using a cut up makeup sponge, and I'm just going to swirl. I'm literally going in little circular motions to distress the edges. Now I'm using a downward motion to apply the ink to the edges. When I'm junk journaling, I use my resources. I have this paper pad that says I love my patients, and I'm going to rip it. I like that rustic look, but please do what works for you. I'm going to rip this paper down to the size that'll fit in this little square underneath all of these Boy Scout badges. I want to have as many of them showing as possible. The Aqua Tombow Mono liquid glue is going to go on the back and adhere this down. I'm using an old gift card to make sure it's smooth and flat. I'm going to fussy cut some more of these badges. I'm going to add a little bit more writing space. I'm using the Tombow Mono double-sided adhesive to apply this down. I want to add a few more of these badges up here at the top. There's adhesive on the back of this, so I'm going to use these Westcott non-stick scissors to trim off all of that excess. I know it will not adhere to my scissors. The more I look at these salvaged pages, the badges are really outdoorsy. That goes with the vibe of this page that I'm doing. So I'm going to add a few more of these badges and just glue them down with this Elmer's Craft Bond glue stick. To create my flip out, I am going to go ahead and remove this faux ticket and place this guy here. And as I looked at all of my different adhesives and how to create this flip out, I realized I didn't have much because I don't want to cover them up. So I'm going to use this Scotch tape. It's probably not the best thing, but it is what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. To strengthen that flip out, I'm going to go ahead and include a few more badges and glue them down, kind of like the washi tape there, to connect one page to the other. The last thing I'm going to do is just try to balance out this yellow color. There's nothing on the left page, so I'm going to go ahead and add these little stickers that have yellow flowers, and I'm going to trim them down and place them right here above this green hill side. And I think that should tie the yellow in together. I'm just going to take one last look at these two pages that I've added in my junk journal and how I've decorated them and all the different little elements here. I really like the way it came out. I think that this guy here is very adventurous. He looks perfect for this setting. And as I flip this open, I really like all the Boy Scout badges there. I think it's so cute. So anyway, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and to all of my new subscribers and to all of my original subscribers, I really appreciate your support and encouragement, and the more you watch, the more I want to make these videos. But anyway, until next week, have a good one. Bye.